everyone, welcome back to my channel Reaper Fragrances. If you're new and enjoy fragrance lists, tips, and reviews, please follow and subscribe to my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Now moving forward with the video today, I decided to follow a trend that everyone's doing right now in the fragrance community, which is if I lost my fragrance collection, which 5 colognes would I pick up? Now for me personally, this is a very difficult question and it took a lot of thought to decide which 5 I would choose. I don't have the largest collection, but my collection is pretty big. I'm around 60 bottles or so it is not a small collection by any means. I put a lot of thought into this one, and these are the 5 that I would pick up if I were to lose my fragrance collection. So first on the list, a lot of people know this is one of my favorite colognes. It's been in a lot of my videos. If I want something that's fresh, clean, inoffensive, I gotta go with Cologne. This was one of my first signatures. I would say I have multiple signature colognes, but this, I discovered it during COVID-19, so about 3 or 4 years ago. And I blind bought it. I watched some reviews on it. You know, I didn't think much of it. They're just like, it's a fresh, soapy, clean fragrance. I'm like, okay, I need one of those in my collection. Mind you, I was just really starting out with my collection, so I wasn't too cologne savvy as of yet, but I blind bought this off of Fragrance Buy, and it was like love at first smell. Like, this will forever have a place in my heart as like one of my favorite colognes. Like, not only is it a nice floral, fresh, soapy scent, but it's so versatile. It also, I think it lasts pretty long, at least on me it does. This right here, man, Cologne, if you're looking for a nice, soapy, fresh to go to school or the office or whatever it may be, there's nothing better than Cologne. Like, Prada does the soapy right? So Cologne is definitely gonna be in my top 5 for sure. So my first cologne I'll pick up, Cologne. All right, second cologne. A recent pickup of mine has been in a few videos as well. It was in my last video on YouTube. I gotta go with Hypothetically Blue. This joint is no joke. The ginger, grapefruit, it's so, I can't even describe it, especially because it contains a lot of citrus. It doesn't have that burning, harsh scent that a lot of citrus colognes have, or colognes that have citrus in it at least. That kind of strong, harsh alcohol smell that a lot of them have. This is very crisp and fresh because of that ginger and the grapefruit, right? This is just amazing, man. Like, I've got this bottle maybe a month ago. I don't know if you guys can see with the light, probably not, but it's almost halfway done. Like, I use this a lot, man. Like, this is kind of like my daily driver right now, next to Cologne. So if you're looking for, again, another cheap, and this is cheap too, this ran me about 40 bucks. If you want something fresh, clean, crisp, that ginger note is gonna punch through, grapefruit's gonna punch through. I don't think you could get better than Hypothetically Blue, man. Like, this joint is definitely the truth. So my second cologne I'll pick up, I gotta go with Hypothetically Blue. And my third cologne, this is kind of like my outstanding, unique cologne that no one's ever really smelt. This was tough because I was debating between three or 4 good colognes, but I ultimately chose Game of Spades Moon by Joe Milano. If you ever smelled New York Nights by Bond Number 9, this smells identical to it. This is a nice caramel coffee, banana bread type of smell. It's a weird mixture, but it's very pleasant to smell because not a lot of people, you hear banana bread, like who the heck wants to smell like banana bread, right? Very distinct, and will definitely turn a lot of heads being like, yo, what are you wearing? Like, Game of Spades Moon, again, caught this about a month ago as well, and I've been abusing it lately. It's just something that you'll stand out from the crowd with, like, no doubt. In terms of just being unique, I gotta go with Game of Spades Moon, man. Like, I haven't found something better than this. So my third pick for unique scent, if I were to restart my collection, Game of Spades Moon. All right, my last 2, moving on to going out, date night type of scents. For number 4, I have Replicas Maison Margiela's Jazz Club. I meant Maison Margiela's Replica Jazz Club. This right here, man, smoky, cannabis, sweet, accord, almost an amberiness to it, and this joint's gonna project like crazy. Like going out, I think this is year round, honestly. Like I would prefer it in the winter maybe, but this can go all year round in my opinion, man. Jazz Club just does it right. Like you can't go wrong, and you're gonna get a lot of compliments with this. I've had people that said they didn't like it, but Jazz Club is definitely in there. It's unique as well. I wouldn't say it's as low-key as Game of Spades Moon, but I feel like a lot of fragrance heads know that Jazz Club's the truth in terms of a going out scent. Has cocktails. It says here, fragrance description is heavy on cocktails and cigars, so it's gonna have that rum, resin, ambery, smoky type of smell that you're looking for if you want a nice day-night scent. So I was debating between this and By the Fireplace, which are made by the same brand, but I ultimately went with the Jazz Club here. So for my number 4 spot for a nice date night, I went with Maison Margiela's Jazz Club. And last but not least, by far, this is also under the date night category, but this is also pretty versatile. By far, in my opinion, one of the best colognes I've smelt. Again, like Prada L'Homme, this was a love at first smell type of thing. This is a niche brand by the house of Joe Milano. Joe Malone. I gotta go with Murrin Tonka. If you ever get your hands on this, go to any Sephora at your local outlet mall, wherever it's at, please go ahead and smell this cologne, because this is it. Like, I remember when I first smelt it, it was like yesterday. Like, it was so smooth and like elegant. You know what I mean? Like it just changed my whole perspective. Mind you, I smelt this years ago, but I didn't get my hands on it until a couple months ago, because it is pretty expensive. This ran me $240 for 50 ml, right? So like, this is a pretty niche brand. They're known for their candles and their incense and their colognes and stuff like that. So they're pretty high end, but yeah, just a smooth, sweet, elegant scent. Has a bit of smokiness in there. Just couldn't even fathom the smell I was getting. Like, it was one of those, I was just like, whenever I had the money, if I had the chance to get it, I was gonna get it, and I was able to get my hands on it. So yeah, if I had to start my collection, my 5th joint would be Joe Malone Murrin Tonka, man. This thing is amazing. So this cologne pretty much sums up my list here. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. Again, I'm trying out new different trends that everyone's been doing in the fragrance community, so I want to try this one out, man. This also made me think a lot about my collection and made me really survey my collection fully and be like, yo, like if I were to lose my entire collection, like I don't know what I would pick. So this definitely put me in a mind state where I had to really think like, yo, like I need to make sure I have at least one for everything. So it definitely made me think. I really enjoyed picking these colognes for sure, and it's something that I feel like over time it could change. You know, if I pick up something else in the future, it can change for sure. So but with my current collection, those are definitely my top 5 that I would that I'll pick up again if I were to lose my collection. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, and follow on my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube. And yeah, everyone have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time.